Hey, what's up, everybody? This is K Paper Chase, and I'm on here. I am streaming. We streaming today, and we're gonna get this thing together, yo. Because we're gonna do this live streaming today, and we're gonna talk about this Tubi TV, trying to figure out what the best channel to get a startup under is. So this is only a test. We just testing today, so just bear with me, and we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get this conversation on. We're gonna get it going in a few minutes. I'll be right with you. So yeah, so right now we live. So you go to Facebook, you see we live. We're doing the test right now. But you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the test. Okay. So that when I get it together, we're gonna go on there. And I want to be able to see the people on the Facebook on this screen. I'm gonna see the people from Zoom on this screen. This is the Zoom. But see, I want to see these people on Facebook when they doing it. Then I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do paper chase or if I'm gonna do sound off. So I'm getting all this stuff together. But I'm gonna keep it going live. You know what I'm saying? Just so
I don't know what
see.
this
Oh,
is.
thank you, man. Thanks. Yeah.
I got a piece.
So this is what we're doing today, yo. So shit, I might be live all day. I'm just gonna be live and I'm gonna see people as they come in. I guess I'll be able to see people, but I need like a control, like a dashboard for my YouTube.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand, but I don't understand, but I understand.
I'm trying to understand too. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so we live, yo. We live. How many people we got watching? We ain't got nobody watching, but yo, this spur of the moment thing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it under K Paper Chase, just because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like two channels. Yeah, I can do the K Paper Chase. Oh, thank you, Rick. I can do the K Paper Chase and I can do the sound off. Yeah, it's two separate channels. So I think I'm gonna go with K Paper Chase because we got more people.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tubi TV, we're gonna talk about all that good rat shit. We're gonna talk about the dirty deeds. We're gonna talk about all that good stuff. Rainy day here in RVA. Rainy day in RVA. I found this good channel too. This is a good ass channel. But they be playing this like laid back music. It's pretty cool.
I look skinny, mini. I lost a lot of weight.
You look good. You
I'm
good.
sure.
Yeah.
I lost my hair.
No, you still got
A little teeny bit.
That's all you need. You want your whole life straight.
You sure, Keith?
Sure.
Thank you for boosting me up. But if you don't mean it for real, please tell me the truth.
Oh, you good. Why do you think that?
Because I'm just like really going through it.
Yeah. Get like that sometimes. You straight, you good.
When I bought these shoes, I bought him some matching ones last Christmas.
So you did.
Yeah.
See, sorry ass. How y'all do with these sorry niggas? Yeah, we're gonna have a build about that too. We're gonna have you on here, yo. That's the honor. We'll be on here talking about like these dudes, man. These dudes wax the bitch. Even in the conscious community, even these dudes in the conscious community are supposed to have some sense. They whack too, man.
But you know, Keith, I, like I was telling you, I understand that what a woman thinks a man needs and what a man actually needs, like you were telling me, is two different things. And I understand that, now.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have somebody to tell you those things or to teach you those things, how are you supposed to know?
Right.
I mean, my dad always said, you got to turn him down and make him like it. Okay, I understand what he's saying now, but that's such a broad spectrum statement to not explain to your baby girl every little scenario. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that should have broken down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to turn him down and make him like it. Okay.
Not make him like it, just not make him chase it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A man like you, like
he's saying, yeah, even if you don't agree with what he's saying, make him feel like you said, like he has the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women don't know how to do that because they weren't taught how to do that. You know what I'm saying? And for you to just say that to me and not show me how to do it, you know what I'm saying?
It's up to you to figure out how to do it. You got to put your own way how to do it.
But
some women come across differently. Some women can get away with being a little masculine and being depending on the kind of dude they got too. You know what I'm saying?
But if you have never had a dad to like really like if a dad just like my dad just said that to me and never really said, this is the way a man's supposed to love you and grab me up and giving me hugs and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm hardcore, Keith, and I really am just starting to realize it now. Like my mom, if it wasn't for my mother, I would be just like my dad. Like all of my dad's family, they just cut each other off. They don't talk to each other no more. And that's just how it is, and I recognize that I've done that, like, and I don't want to be that person,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You should just do what feels right for you. You know what I mean? And I guess women have an idea, and like you said, women have an idea in their head what a man is thinking or what a man should be thinking, and a man has no clue to what he's supposed to be thinking about. And I think a lot of times when woman is like, "Well, he's supposed to know." I mentioned such and such. He's supposed to know.
But like you said, the man is just that ain't what he's thinking about.
Yeah, it ain't like he's being inconsiderate. He's not going to connect the dots. Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you might have to help him out a little bit. But what I'm just saying, just give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? He probably really didn't know or really didn't pay attention. It's something that you asking to do, and you constantly not doing it, and that's different. But I think a lot of times women expect men to be able to read their minds. Like, we don't know what y'all thinking. You know what I mean? And you might have to tell us. You know what I'm saying? And if you tell, oh, okay, then you'll do it. But if you don't tell it, you can't be mad at him for not doing something.
And that's true.
That he was supposed to be thinking about.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I get with a man like you who has lived on his own and knows what it takes to take care of his own household, so you have to also get somebody to match your energy or who has been through the experiences that you've been through. Otherwise, you are teaching somebody, whether it be a sexual teaching, how to take care of household teaching, how to budget money teaching, how to keep a job teaching, how to whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with that. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I feel it's got to be like that. Like it's got to be equally yoked.
Yeah.
But women like you and a lot of other women, like we already talked about before, y'all like y'all science experiments, y'all like y'all's projects. I'm gonna get this man, I'm gonna show him, I'm gonna change him. I see this red flag, but I can change that. I'm still dating for 6 months.
But look, I am very sorry for the red flags that I saw and didn't pay attention to because I was in the middle of COVID and lonely, and I shouldn't have let all of that in because I saw it right then and there. I saw it and I still let it in, and I didn't try to mold it. I just tried to accept it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not
because if you would have tried to accept it, you wouldn't have been trying to change him. Like getting him to like try to do the little tasks and little, the little.
Well,
the
but
little
but,
tasks
but
and
no,
shit.
but that's when the shit gets when you get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? When you get frustrated, and it's like, okay, enough is enough.
You meet the
So
man that you already like, that's already got the traits that you like. Because we getting too old, man. These old ass men
I
ain't
know,
changing. Like,
I
once a
know.
man
Ain't
get
nobody
30, he ain't
changing.
changing.
Ain't nobody
It's like,
changing.
if he ain't got it, he ain't
Exactly.
got it.
Exactly. And I get it. I get it. I get it.
So you gonna drive out there today?
No.
No, I'm just
No,
I ain't gonna put that. Yo, I ain't gonna put that. Okay,
No,
good.
I thought about it, and I thought about asking you to go with me. I thought
I
about it,
bet you did.
and I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to get my ass on the highway, and I'm gonna go, and it's gonna hurt. Now, I can't say that I'm not gonna stop on the way back, but on the way going, on the way going, I'm not gonna stop because I don't want my trip to be ruined with my mom.
If you go on the way back, then you're gonna lose all the leverage that you got. You know what I'm saying? If you stop by there, he's gonna treat you like shit. Because you stop by there, it's the ball in his court. You know what I'm saying? So if you do stop by there, if you really, really want to talk to him or something, you gotta be prepared for this bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Or else if you don't stop by, you wait for him to contact you, then he gotta be prepared for your bullshit because he's the one that's reaching out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I wouldn't fuck with it. I ain't the kind of nigga. It's not your kind of dude. I wouldn't even mess with it anyway. But I just had to ask you that because I remember those.
And that's how I feel, Keith. And that's why I have not shown up or tried to whatever, because I feel like the gangster, the bravado, the whatever he's gonna put out towards me is gonna be some real nasty shit, you know? And I don't want to, like, I love him and I know he loves me, but I know he's hurt. I know I'm hurt, but his hurt is more than mine. And I don't know what he's willing to dish out, you know?
Right. Have he contacted you?
The last time we talked was on his birthday last Friday.
And you haven't talked to him since then?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So I just said don't call him.
Right. I'm just leaving it alone.
Yeah, just fuck it. And it might have just sailed this ship just might have sailed off.
Right.
You never know. And you gotta look at everything that happened. I mean, his mom died. I mean, it's just too much shit. I mean, it's just life changing stuff. So it might just be y'all's cue to just it's never gonna be like it was, you know what I mean? And I mean, you won't happy. So just leave it alone. That's what I would do. Wait for him to call you. And if you feel like talking to him, talk to him. If you don't, you can talk. It's just how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a week, that's a long time.
This is how we've been doing for the past couple of weeks, though. We talk like once a week. Whoever breaks down and calls whoever, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, you know? This is how we've been doing.
You want him to call you? Or do you want to call him? So what do you want? So both y'all want each other. You want you to call him and be like, yo, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I mean, I already told him, Keith, I already told him, I said, look, I mean, I was sincere as fuck. I was crying. I said, I am sorry for the hurt and pain that I've caused in this relationship. I said, I am very sorry for thinking that I was doing the right thing and not giving you what you really needed. I told him that, you know, and he started crying and he was like, you know.
He said he started, well, what's the problem? I mean, if you said all that, he crying, so what? I mean, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay, so y'all hung up and said, okay, I'll talk to you next year, or?
I mean, that was his birthday. That was on his birthday.
Okay, so when y'all, he finished crying, when you finished profess your love, and the man is crying on how did the conversation end? What did y'all say?
I was like, look, I hope he said, I went and got Jakia. Jakia's here with me. We're gonna go be with the family. You know, this is gonna be my first birthday without my mom. I said, I understand, you know, I said, I want y'all to, you know, just enjoy the family, have a good time, you know. I said, I love you, you know. And he said, I love you too. And he said, we just need to learn how to communicate, man. And
I ain't talking in a week.
And we haven't talked in a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a dead horse.
Yeah. So, but I'm glad that I just at least got out that I'm sorry for the part that I played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all you do. You move on. You know
Yeah.
Like I said, since he lost his farm and everything, yeah, it's totally different for him. You know what I'm saying? He probably got new vibrations. It's probably a new, you know what I'm saying? It's a new shift. And at this point, what you would have to do, you would have to fit into his new vibration. You know what I'm saying? You and ain't nobody doing all that.
I know,
You know what I'm
nobody's
saying?
doing
Yeah,
all of that.
like, yeah, it's too much.
No.
It's too much of change since, you know, it's changed since then. So yeah, I just gotta move on and find you a dude with the right characteristics with the right shit when you meet him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be perfect, and one dude is not gonna satisfy all your needs. But at least you can find the main things that you're looking for, the most important shit. And when you find a dude, just make sure you got that stuff. You can kind of work with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the, you know, like the hygiene. Well, not hygiene, because the man had good hygiene. You wanted him to,
No, I mean,
you wanted him to like, yeah, like
no, Keith, it was
moisturize and
no,
stuff.
it wasn't even, it was every
You
weekend.
wanted to brush his teeth.
It was every weekend. I let this man sleep. I let this man do whatever because he was a hardworking man, you know, this type of man during the week, right? But there we did nothing together, not going out to, you know, just pick up food together, not just going shopping together. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing that we did together because of every Saturday and Sunday, I'm up, I'm doing stuff, I got the music on, I'm doing stuff around the house. If he wasn't going to watch football on a Sunday, that was it. It was like, hey, we're not like, let's go to the river, or let's like, I want, and it's like now that I'm not in a fog anymore, it's like, what do you like? Like, what are your interests? What types of things do you like to do? You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm not in a fog anymore, I know what types of things I like to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it wasn't outside in the backyard lighting a fire pit just to smoke a blunt. Like, what do you like to do, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And that's fine if you don't like the things that I like, but what do you like?
I think a lot of men, they just be tired when they get off work. They don't like to do nothing. They just want to sit down and do nothing, probably. But I feel you want to go out sometime.
But Keith, you have your podcast, you had your mushrooms, you have interests, you have other parts of your brain that you access and actually, you know what I'm saying, do different things, like, you know, besides just sitting down smoking and drinking and repetitiously just watching movies and shit. Come on now, we're young, we still got a lot of life to live, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've got to live life together. It can't just be drinking and smoking and fucking, like, you know.
And that's why I was about to say, you know, you caught in that trap, man.
Right.
Together, lay around.
And that's what we were doing. And when I wanted to step outside of that, he had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because of his insecurities about himself. So that COVID bubble was the perfect thing for him. It was good for me because, you know, I know how to be in a bubble, but I know how to, I don't want to always be in that bubble. I want to get out, like, you know, yeah, when I wanted to start getting out, it was an issue. Hey there, little turtle.
Sheldon, come here. That real shit. That's that 1996.
Several Sheldon. All right, why don't you pay attention to her before I paint it? It's
That's not dry.
It's citrusy.
It's citrusy dry.
So this is a Pinot Grigio. So yeah, it's citrusy dry. But this is Sutter Home. $8.98 for this big bottle at Walmart.
Okay.
So you can get the Moscato, the Chardonnay. You can try the different ones, Riesling, Pinot, whatever, see what you like. But $8.98 at Walmart.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And so I told you $7.50 is your small bottle, times 2 is this big bottle.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Bird. Well, so you just drink
So
the
it's
wine.
kind of like pear, apple, citrus.
Yeah, it's not as dry as the other. Yeah, it's sweet, but it's dry. So what is it if it's dry? What's the other kind that you had? It's like really, really dry. To like,
But see, I think it depends.
like this is like as soon as you drink it, it's gone. Like,
But see, the Barefoot Bubbly was my favorite Pinot Grigio. The Barefoot Bubbly is the same as this, but with what you're tasting now, you feel a little fizzy. It's like a fizzy carbonation with the Barefoot Bubbly. All right, so that costs a couple dollars more if you want that.
oh, okay, so that's better.
I like
A little
it.
better.
Now the Chardonnay is a more oaky flavor. You can taste the oak like you're drinking something from a barrel.
Okay. All right, yeah. So what is red? Because I got some red in the refrigerator. That's like dry too, right? In red, dry.
So there's a couple different kinds of reds. You could have the red, so like the Riesling is like a sweet wine. The other red is like a Moscato or a Pinky, and that's kind of sweet. Pinot Noir is like kind of sweet and bitter. And Merlot is kind of sweet and bitter. And so those are kind of like a mixture, but those are your red wines.
Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, that's what I got in there. Merlot. That's what I use when I'm cooking that veal.
Okay.
I'll throw a little Merlot in there. Okay.
So we got to go to a vineyard.
Yeah, I tell you, I was at Aldi. I saw that wine, man. I got a bottle of red, a bottle of the white, a bottle of the
I know for the prices.
Yeah, I got like 4 bottles.
Yeah. But at least you can, the good thing about that is you can try the different, you can taste, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the only thing I can say is that when I did it consistently with that wine, it made me like fucked up and sleepy as a bitch.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I could not function.
Yeah, I ain't no wine person anyway, so. But I still got some of that red in there, some of the other kind too. All right. Yeah, so that's what kind of day it is. It's a rainy, dreary day in RVA. My peoples came through on the way out of town. So she stopped by. Gonna be safe in this weather, But yeah, but I'm just chilling. This is like the live before the live. This is the live before the live. We're just testing out everything, the sound, no expensive equipment, nothing like that, I just said I'm just gonna do it. See what happens. See how it sounds. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah, like add some beats or something. Add some music while I'm going. I gotta learn this Zoom thing. Do everything I need to do. Cave paper chasers in the building. We talking about Tubi TV today. All these ratchet movies, yo. Every time I go to Tubi, they got like 20 black movies. I want to talk about that. See, this is good for black folks. It's bad for black folks. Black folks shouldn't give a damn anyway. Doesn't really matter, right? Just want to know what people be watching out there. So everybody don't have cable. You know, the good thing about that, like them apps like Tubi, you can just go in there. Like you can just go to the website, just go, you just play the movie. You know, you don't have to log on, you don't have to put no credit card information. You know, you don't have to take the free trial, none of that kind of stuff. But you know, even if you do that trial, like even if it's free, you know, it's best to just keep you like a little like a debit card, like a prepaid card, and just keep a couple of dollars on there. So whenever you're doing that free stuff, wherever you're doing something that might bill you next month, just use that card and put it on there. And that way, if they bill you next month, you don't have to worry about it being on your main account or, you know, really taking a lot of money out of you. These people will bill you. Sometimes even if you tell them to stop, they'll still bill you. I just wanted to test this out. I want to see. I'll probably be live. I'm gonna be back again and again and again. So you get this shit right. So I'm Paper Chase. See you in a few. Yeah.